Place. For more videos like this one, please visit www.sensbusiness.co.uk. Where a product is sold is crucial to the success of a business. Key decisions have to be made in order to achieve the best place for the business. There are three things that matter in property: location, location, and location. It's attributed to Lord Harold Samuel, a real estate tycoon. Factors to consider for a location. There are several factors to consider when deciding on the location of a business. These include the type of business, the availability of resources, availability of labor, and footfall. Competitors and exclusivity, finances, infrastructure, distribution, government legislation, and planning permission. Some businesses have to locate near a resource. For example, oil rigs have to be taken out to sea to an oil field where they can drill. There is no one best business location. Different type of businesses need different things from a location to be successful. Businesses in the primary sector of industry are concerned with extracting raw materials or natural resources. They have to be near these resources. For example, oil rigs have to be taken out to the sea to an oil field where they can drill. A wind farm will only generate electricity in an exposed area with enough wind. A farm needs the right weather conditions for its crops to grow. Businesses in the secondary sector are involved in manufacturing. They need to find a location that balances their access to the raw materials they use with the market they send their products to. Businesses in the tertiary sector need to be located where customers can access their services they provide. Resources, labor, and footfall. Availability of resources. Businesses must ensure that they have sufficient access to the resources they need. In some cases, there will be a necessity to locate at very specific sites. In other cases, they will need reliable suppliers nearby who can deliver raw materials, the goods for assembly, or even finished goods for retail. Businesses will also need premises to operate from or sell to customers from. Availability of labor. Businesses need to ensure they have sufficient and suitably trained people nearby to employ, so being located near adequate-sized population centers can be essential. Footfall. Businesses have to think about what is called passing trade. This is simply the number of people who pass by our shop or business on their way to work or some other activity. It is also called footfall, and ideally, if you're located somewhere near a large population or near a sports stadium, a train station, or other popular shops, then your footfall will be high. The chance that people will come in and purchase something they saw in the window display increases if the footfall is good. Finances, competitors, and exclusivity. Finances. The amount of money a business has access to will have an impact on the location of that business. For example, it is generally more expensive to rent or buy a location for a restaurant in the middle of a busy high street than it would be to rent or buy a location in a quiet suburb. Only some businesses would have enough finances to afford a high street location. Competitors. When there are many competitors in and around the same location offering the same products, it can make it more difficult to attract customers and to make a profit. Sometimes, however, it is good to locate near competitors. For example, food courts have rival businesses competing for customers because these businesses also benefit from attracting large numbers of customers who like the variety of different foods on sale. Exclusivity. If a business can locate somewhere with a few or even no competitors, then this gives them exclusivity and they can charge higher prices than normal. Airports, motorway services, and train stations are all good examples of this. The price of fuel and food at a motorway service station is often higher than the towns and suburbs. Infrastructure. Having the right access to good communications, utilities, and transport links is what is meant by having a location with good business infrastructure. Having excellent internet access is an important requirement for any modern business. Reliable water and electricity supply is essential to all business locations. Good businesses will locate themselves where footfall is high to maximize the number of customers that can find and use them. For example, if a shop is located near a bus station or a train station, customers may find it easy and convenient to get it. Having parking nearby is also very useful. Distribution. Most products have to be transferred from the manufacturer to the retailer before they can be sold to the customer. Road. The advantages are that it is one of the cheapest methods of transporting and allows door-to-door delivery. The disadvantages are that large products are often difficult to transport. Rail. It can transport large volumes of goods. The disadvantages are that the stations are not always close to the business or customers. Air. It's the quickest way to transport goods to worldwide destinations. However, it's very expensive and large items cannot be transported by air. Sea. It can transport large volumes in container ships. However, it's very slow and time-consuming. Some products, such as software products, can be downloaded directly to the customer from the internet. 3D printing is opening the possibility of product delivery by the internet too. Government legislation and planning permission. Government will influence and on some occasions determine where a business is to be located. This may be for reasons of public health or general concerns for health and safety. The location of business that creates pollution is controlled for reasons like public health. For example, nuclear power stations are located in remote areas away from areas of dense population. Factories that have industrial waste will often be located in industrial estates or out-of-town sites away from residential areas. Planning permission has to be agreed and granted before a business can build on or extend a site. If the development of a site has an impact on a greenfield site, it might not get the go-ahead. We have prepared 10 questions for you. Please visit the link below to test yourself. Thank you for watching. For more videos like this one, please visit www.sensebusiness.co.uk.